Hey guys, I'm Nisa Homey. Today I'm sharing a healthy payasam recipe with aval, also known as poha. This aval payasam is easy to make and takes just under 20 to 30 minutes to prepare. A perfect healthy dessert for the whole family. So let's get started with the recipe. To make aval payasam, into a kadai, I'm adding in 1.5 tablespoon A2 desi ghee. Once the ghee is heated, reduce the flame to the lowest and add in 1 handful or about 8 to 10 cashew nuts and lightly roast the cashew nuts. And once the cashew nuts are lightly roasted, remove to a plate. Next, I'm adding in a handful or about 1.5 tablespoon of golden raisins and I'm lightly roasting the raisins. Once the raisins puffs up and is lightly roasted, remove to the plate. Next, I'm adding in 2 tablespoons sliced coconut pieces. Lightly roast the coconut pieces. Once the coconut pieces are lightly roasted and is golden in color, remove to the plate. I'm going to keep this aside. This is to garnish the payasam. Into the hot ghee, I'm adding in 1 cup of aval, also known as poha. And I'm lightly roasting the poha. Now I'm using Kerala matta rice poha, which is slightly thicker than white rice poha. Instead of Kerala matta rice poha, you can use any local variety of poha which you can source locally. This is one of the easiest and quickest payasam recipe which you can make in the last minute and takes just under 20 to 30 minutes to make. A couple of minutes later, the poha is lightly roasted. Into this, I'm adding in 1 cup of crushed jaggery. Along with this, I'm adding in 2 tablespoons water. The water is added to help the jaggery melt. Now mix this really well and allow the jaggery to melt completely. Remember, this is a heavy bottomed kadai, hence the flame is on the lowest. Allow the poha to roast in the jaggery for about 2 minutes. 2 minutes later, I am adding in 1 cup of thin coconut milk, also known as second coconut milk. Give it a good mix. Cover it with the lid and allow the poha to get cooked. Remember, the flame is on the lowest. 2 minutes later, open the lid, give it a good stir, and at this stage the poha is nicely cooked. So I'm going to allow it to simmer in the second coconut milk or thin coconut milk for another 2 to 3 minutes. While the poha is simmering in the second coconut milk, into my small stone grinder, I'm adding in 6 cardamoms and I'm crushing the cardamoms. Once the cardamoms are crushed, I'm removing the seeds. Into this, I'm adding in a fat pinch of jeera and I'm crushing the jeera and the cardamom seeds. Once the jeera and the cardamoms are ground, I'm keeping this aside. Meanwhile, the poha has thickened and the coconut milk has reduced. Into this, I'm adding in half cup of thick coconut milk, also known as the first coconut milk. Give it a good stir. Add in the freshly ground jeera and cardamom powder. 1/4 teaspoon dry ginger powder, also known as chukku podi in Malayalam. And once the payasam starts to boil, turn off the flame. Add in the fried nuts, raisins and coconut pieces. Give it a good stir. And my quick and easy aval payasam is ready to serve. So guys, do try this healthy aval payasam recipe and let me know how it turned out. Wishing all of you a very happy Onam from my family to yours. Thank you for watching and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.